So now let's just go through how I edit my entire video from start to finish. So like I already said, the software I use is Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'll go ahead and open it up here. Now this is the folder you are going to get if you should download it from the link in the description of this video. Let me go ahead and name all of these files to just B-roll so that we can all be in sync. So it's going to be B-roll short from 1 to 16. Now I've already recorded the A-roll, which is in this folder. Like I said, you don't have to use the exact thing I use. I feel comfortable using Adobe Premiere Pro to edit my videos. If you're comfortable with using Photoshop to edit videos, After Effects, CapCut on your phone, or DaVinci Resolve or Filmora, if any of them works fine for you, just go ahead and use that. So if you open up Premiere Pro, most of the time it's going to be in a specific order, but this is how I like to arrange my stuff. So I have the project and effect on one side, I have my big timeline right here at the bottom, then everything else is going to be here. Now this isn't really a tutorial on how to use Premiere Pro, but if this is your first time opening it up, I'm sure you're going to get a bit of understanding from this. So what I'll do is I'll grab all my 4 folders and I'll just drag and drop them into the project. So the first thing is to grab the A-roll, so I'll copy both of them. If it was a single shot, it's just going to be one A-roll. Let me spread this out just a bit. Now the audio from the A-roll shot or the camera is not going to be that clear, so obviously that is not what you are going to use. So let me turn on the sound from the desktop. If I go ahead and play this is what you get. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is the review of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. As you can hear, the sound isn't so great because there is wind in the background, there's some background noise and all of that. So what I usually do is I grab the audio from the recorder. Remember, we had the Audacity audio and we have the Tascam audio. Now I'll put both of them. Let me put this somewhere here, and Tascam will also be here. Now I'm going to highlight all of these, right click and go to synchronize, and I'll make sure that it is checked to audio. The channel is track 1, and I'll click on OK. Now this is going to analyze and merge all of the audio, not merge, sync up all of the audio. So as you can see, now all the sounds are in unison. So now I can just click and drag all of these to put them in place. Now ideally, if you are editing and you want to make sure that the sound is great, you have to use headphones to make sure that you are listening to the highest quality. So let me grab my headphones from here. Also, I would say use headset or over the ears headphones because it's going to give you maximum output, but mine is way over there and I'm feeling a little bit lazy. So if you have any of these earpiece lying around, you can also use that. So let me just quickly connect that to my computer so that I can hear the audio as clear as possible. Okay, so first things first, let me mute the sound from the camera. So this is the sound from the camera, and this is, let me double click, Audacity. So this is the sound from the Audacity, and let's go ahead and play the one from the Tascam and see how it sounds like. Second microphone also. Now this video is about the Nikon Coolpix L20, but not entirely. Okay, so this sounds okay. Now let me mute these two and just listen to what the Audacity audio sounds like. Now this video is about the Nikon Coolpix L20, but not entirely. So as you can hear, the one from the Tascam is good enough, so we can use that for this entire scene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the eraser tool, C on your keyboard, and I just cut from here. Now I'll link these two videos. Also select everything, right click and go to synchronize, and again do the exact same thing. So this is going to sync up the audio as well. Now this is going to be a lengthy video, so grab a cup of coffee and let's work through it together. So now this audio is also synced up. Let's hear how this one also sounds like. 3.6 times optical zoom lens. This is from the Audacity. Now let's hear what the microphone from the recorder also sounds like. With an aperture. Okay, so as you can notice, the one from the Tascam recorder is not so clear because there's background noise and all of that in there. So what we are going to use is the sound from the Tascam. Now you can go ahead and delete these tracks so that all of them are not going to be there, but most of the time I just mute it. But for the sake of this video, so that it doesn't confuse anyone using this software for the first time, these two sounds are what we are not going to use, so they are muted. So these are the two tracks I'm going to delete. This one will go off and this track will also go off. So right now all we have is the clear video and the clear audio. So the first thing I do is, with the audio, I have to amplify it. Even though it sounds great, I also add in a bunch of effects just to make it sound a lot better. So my first effect, if you go into the effects panel, when you click on window, and you should find effects from here, my first effect is the multi-band compressor. So I'll click and I'll drop it on the audio, and the moment I do that, I can go to effect controls and I'll see it here, multi-band compressor. I'll just click on edit and change from default to raise vocals. This is going to make me sound a lot better. So this is me without the multi-band compressor. This is without. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is with. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept. As you may have noticed, it sounds a lot louder than before. I also love putting it a bit of bass in my tone, so I'll add in bass right about 5 decibels. What's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and I'll also add in treble. I'll actually take away treble, so -5. Let's hear how that sounds like. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept. So now it sounds more bassy. And I'll also add in what we call the hard limiter. So ideally your sound shouldn't go above -6 decibels, so that is somewhere around here. Now if I play this, and this is the review of the Nikon Coolpix. So as you can see, it is not moving over to -6 here, which is good enough. So you may or may not want to add in the hard limiter, but most of the time I add in the hard limiter and I change the preset to -6, so that at all times the sound will never go into the distortion zone. So basically that's what I do for my audio. Now as you can see here, the audio is in 2 parts because I cut them into 2 parts. So every effect we added is only on this one, so we have to copy and paste it on this one as well. So I'll just right click, go to copy, right click on this, go to paste attribute, make sure everything is checked, so all of these are checked, and I'll click on OK. Now we are pretty much done with the sound part. So all we have to do is make sure every part we made a mistake, we are going to cut away. So I'll go ahead and listen to this. Second microphone also recording. Now I was there recording, so I know where I made those mistakes, so I can just fast forward from here. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is the review of the Nikon. So there's a mistake here, I'll skip. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is the review of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. Okay, I'm not so sure if this is good enough, so I'll move over to the here and see if I did a second take and the second take was better. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Fino Concept, and this is the review of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. Is it any good? Well, let's find out then. Okay, so this take is much better. So I'll start over where we have the sound, and I'll press Q on the keyboard. So Q is going to essentially is going to cut this area, then delete it for me, so like so. Now it's a lot easier just pressing the keyboard shortcut. So this is where I want all of these parts to be away. I'll just press Q and it's going to delete for me. If I want the forward or the clips in front to go away, it's going to be W, so W will take care of that. So Q will delete backwards, W will delete to the forward. So let me go ahead and play this, and here is it any good? Well, let's find out then. Okay, so this is let me also link these two things so that I don't have to, as you may have noticed, I have to cut the top one and the bottom one at the same time. Now this is quite annoying, so I can just select these two, right click and go to link, and it's going to be linked. So when I cut one, I cut both of them at the same time. and let's hear everything else. Time, this is how my intro goes like. So yeah, so most of the time this is how my intro goes like. That was basically what I was saying. Now this video is going to be linked in the description below. I keep saying it, so if you want to follow along, you can just download these files, project files, and work with me. So I'll also delete this part because it's basically me not talking, so I'll listen to this audio as well. Now this video is about the Nikon Coolpix L20, but not entirely. Okay, so I'll cut here. Let me see if I have a second take. Of course, this camera is an ancient one, and so another mistake. Let's move over here. Of course, this camera is an ancient one, and there's no way I'm going to be recommending it to someone in this day and age. But the point of this video is to let you guys know that you can basically make. So all of these are mistakes. That means I did a second take. This is also not needed. So right click, repo, delete. I don't need it. Let me link this. So I'm sure all this part was gibberish, so I'll just skip to this area. Now this is an ancient old camera, and there's no way I'm going to be recommending it to someone in this day and age. But the point of this video is to let you guys know that you can basically make a video about any other topic. Okay, so basically that's it. This is the best part of that particular segment. So this is what I'm going to do till I have just the first part done. So I'm probably going to fast forward from here so that you don't have to be bored with all of that. So I'm going to delete all the mistakes, all the bloopers basically from the video. So let's go ahead and go through all of them. Now, of course, this is an ancient old camera, so there's no way I'm going to be recommending it to someone in this day and age. But the point of this video is to let you guys know that you can pick any item and make an interesting review about it. With that mentioned, I have a huge announcement to make. I have been creating something, and now there's something I want to mention. You've noticed that I have like 19 and 30 seconds worth of video. Now the actual clip was way longer than that. If you already downloaded it, you notice that this is about 13 minutes 22 seconds, and this is about 8 minutes and 13 seconds. That's like 21 minutes already. But because I have started chopping off certain parts, the timer is moving down and down, so we end up with right around 6 minutes to 12 minutes worth of video. So basically that's it. I'm just going to delete all the mistakes, and when I'm done, we continue with the editing. So I've gone through all the video and I've removed all the mistakes, and now we have 5 minutes and 47 seconds. Like I said, the entire video was 21 minutes long, but we've chopped it down into this section. So this is the part where I add in certain characters of myself and the B-roll shot. So let's go ahead and add in the B-roll shot, and I'll talk about the characters I was talking about or I meant. So let's hear the first part. Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Phino Concept, and this is the review of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. Is it any good? Well, let's find out then. So if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, you notice that the moment I say let's find out, then that is when my logo animation will come in. So let me just add it in this video. Now unfortunately, my logo animation, I can't give it out to you guys because that is my brand, so I wouldn't want anyone copying my style of videos or anyone uploading videos on YouTube with my content in there. So that's I can't add it to it. But if you're looking for how to create your own logo animations and all of that, there are so many tutorials on YouTube. I've even created some myself on the Phenomenal Concept channel, so you can check those one out. Just type logo animation Phenomenal Concept and you should get a lot of them on YouTube. So the first one I'm going to grab is my logo intro, and that should be here. Yeah, so I'll grab the white one. Now then, so basically this is the parts that the opening. I think I shouldn't even be bothering you so much with the things that I do for my videos. But again, this is a video explaining how I edit my videos, so I have to add. Now, of course, this is an ancient old camera, so there's no way now anytime I'm talking directly to the camera, or anytime I know that I don't have a B-roll to cover a specific area, I speak directly to the camera because I know there's no B-roll going to be covering those parts of the video when I'm editing. But when I know there's going to be a specific B-roll, that is when I'll be looking down at my script. So again, if I know there's going to be a B-roll, or I already have a B-roll shot, then I just look at the script and read. But if I have to speak directly to the camera, I have to memorize what I have to say. So as you can see here, I already know that this part I'm just going to be looking at the camera, so I have that memorized. Now, of course, this is an ancient old camera, so there's no way I'm going to be recommending it to someone in this day and age. But the point of this video is to let you guys know that you can pick any item and make an interesting review about it. With that mentioned, I have there's a mistake here. I should have taken out that portion. One other thing is, I made mention that anytime you are speaking to the camera, there's this thing called the 8 seconds rule. So after 8 seconds, you have to edit the video just a little bit so that it keeps the audience engaged. Now you can see this video about it. With that, this video, they are basically the exact same thing. So what I'll do is, this one I'm going to crop in just a little bit more. So as you can see up here, we have scale. Instead of 100, I'm going to make it 105, just so these two look different. From here, with that mention, moves a little bit inwards to my face, and that is where I'm coming from, just to make it a bit different and it doesn't look like one continuous boring video about it. With that mention, I have a huge announcement to make. I have been creating something and it has taken me about a year to accomplish it, so stick to the end of this video to find out more. First things first, let's talk about the design of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. So you've noticed here is at a scale 105 and here is back down to 100, so I'll leave it like that. More. First things first, let's talk about the design of the Nikon Coolpix L20 camera. It is compact, and so as you can see, I'm looking at the script and just reading because I know there's going to be a B-roll here. So let me hear what I said. Lightweight, making it ideal for on-the-go photography. Its plastic construction. So basically, I'm talking about the camera. So any of these videos, if I double click from here, I'll go over a few of them. Let me see. So I just remember that I actually shot a couple of videos of the camera, and I just updated my bin with the couple of B-rolls. So I'm talking about the camera, so I'll just go through. Maybe I'll just select this one right here. Let's see how it is looking like. And most of the time, the B-roll shots, I don't use the sound because I'm already talking. I don't want that background sound, which you can hear right now. So over here, I'm just saying it is compact and light. It is compact and lightweight. So I'll just go through maybe somewhere around here, and I'll click and drag just the video onto it. I don't need this part, so I'll delete it. So let's see how it looks like. Camera. It is compact and lightweight, making it ideal for on-the-go photography. It's plastic. So basically, this is an interesting one. I can also right click and go to speed and duration, or duration, and slow it down by 50% because I shot it in 60 frames per second. So if I slow it down, this is how it looks like. It is compact and lightweight, making it ideal for on-the-go photography. Its plastic construction might not scream premium, but it feels steady enough to withstand everyday use. So I'm still talking about the camera, so I can find another video, maybe this one. Okay, so let's use this one. Put that on top and see how it's looking like. Its plastic construction might not scream premium, but it feels steady enough to withstand everyday use. The camera fits comfortably in the hands with intuitive button placement for easy access to essential controls. So I'm talking about the camera being small enough. You already heard me, I don't have to repeat myself. I think I have a shot of that. Okay, so this is it. That is B-roll number 17. So it being so small that I can still press on all of these buttons. So right around here, and I'll put that on top. So let's see how it looks like. The camera fits comfortably in the hands with intuitive button placement for easy access to essential controls. Mind you, it's quite small that even my 5. So here I'm talking about comparing it to my smartphone. So I'll start over from this clip. Hey, that was loud. This is the reason why I don't use the audio form. So if you click and drag from here, it's going to add the audio. But if you click on the video, drag video only video will come. Drag audio only audio will come. Now I'm interested in the video, so that is what I'll click and drag. Rose, mind you, it's quite small that even my so here I'm talking about my smartphone, so I'll bring in the video of my smartphone like so. Just put that on top. So let me crop that out and let's see. Mind you, it's quite small that even my 5-inch smartphone is larger in that regard. So basically, this is what I'm going to do. Anytime I talk about something interesting, I'm going to have a B-roll shot cover that, especially when I'm not looking at the camera and reading off of a script on the second display. So basically, that is it. I'll again fast forward from here because I don't want this tutorial to be too lengthy. All right, so over here I'm basically talking about the photos from the camera. So I have to get in photos from the media. So I'll go into media from here, and the pictures I've taken so far with this. So this is a video, pictures. Okay, so this is also a video. Interesting. So the picture starts from here. Now I can just put the picture on like this, but as you can see, it is filling up the screen. So even if I change the scale downwards, I still get these borders here. If I put to the side, you can see that my video is actually there. So if I play this, you see me moving in the background, which I actually don't like. So what I do is I create a new item, which is the color matte. Then I set it to, so everything I leave it as okay, and I set it to a white color. I click on OK, and this is the item, and I usually place it at the bottom layer of my image so that the image is falling on a white background. So if I turn off the eyeball for the background, you can see that is something I personally love doing. Other people will just duplicate this, so make this 2 times. They'll make the second one bigger, go into effect, and they will add in a blur. So other people I've seen, I think Marcus Brownlee does this, so he will add in a blur about 50%. So other people like doing it this way. Range colors are vibrant and details are such, so you see a blurred image of the actual image, but I just preferred using the white. So depending on what you want, again depending on what you want. So again, I'm talking about the colors. Let's hear what I said. For the price range, colors are vibrant and details are satisfactory in well-lit conditions with an image size of so basically just one image is not enough, so I'll just go into the media folder and see if there are other images. So this is another image. I can add that one too as well. I'm probably adding another image here as well. Now these 3 images are going to be the exact same thing. So again, I can just copy the effect from this one and apply it on both of this. So paste attribute, so that I don't have to come here and reduce the size again and come here and reduce the size again. So let's see how it looks like. Range colors are vibrant and details are satisfactory in well-lit conditions with an image size. So with an image size, we are talking about the image size of the picture size of 3648 by 2736 pixels. Photos taken on the L20 can be printed out as high as 16 by 20 inches. So basically, I can stretch all of these out and add in other photos from here, maybe this one as well, maybe this photo as well. What other photo? Perhaps, or better, so let me just go ahead and stretch these images up so that they fill the entire space. So again, let me copy this and I'll paste it on all of them because I want all of them to look the exact same size. Range colors are vibrant and details are satisfactory in well-lit conditions With an image size of 3648 by 2736 pixels, photos taken on the L20 can be printed out as high as 16 by 20 inches. However, now the 16 by 20 inches, 36 by, I can add in text. So if this 48 is by, I already have the script, so I don't have to listen to exactly what I said. I can just copy from here. So 3648, I can just copy. I'll grab the typing tool. I think this image would have to be smaller. Let me just type it in here. So I'll go into the text and change the color. Right now it's set to white, so I can change it to black. So I can add in a bunch of text as well, but like I said, I'm not going to do it in this tutorial so that I waste too much of your time already. So you can add in text and all of that. I'm going to do that in the final editing process. Size of 3648 by 2736 pixels. Photo. However, when it comes to low light situations, that is where this camera struggles a lot. By giving the price range, it is forgivable. The camera also features an auto ISO sensitivity that ranges from ISO 64 to 1600. So yes, I also did mention that there was something I forgot to say in the actual video. So when we are editing, we are going to add in what I was supposed to say, and that is going to be a voiceover part. So what I didn't say was, I didn't mention that it comes with a flash, and I didn't show pictures of me or I didn't show pictures that I took with this and the flash added. So I have to add it in here. So as you can see, this is an image without the flash, and this is the image with the flash. So we have to record it as a voiceover. Now in Premiere Pro, you can just click on this icon right here and record a voiceover simply like that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. A lot. By giving the price range, it is forgivable. It also comes with there's a repetition. I always hate it when I hear myself. So let me go back to my OBS and mute the desktop just for this one, so that I don't have to keep hearing myself, and it becomes quite annoying. So basically, I'm going to do the voiceover right from here, so that I don't have to go to a different software for that. So let's do it. Let me take this out. I don't like the feedback I'm getting. Camera struggles a lot. By giving the price range, it is forgivable. It also comes with a flash, and this is an image taken without the flash on, and this is an image taken with the flash on. So there we have it. I just created a voiceover which I can add my images to it. So let me pull this here. So this is the picture with the flash, and this is the picture without the flash. I've actually turned them. So let me paste it in here. So again, paste attributes. Oh, I don't have it. So copy, paste attributes. Okay, so let me hear what I said. Price range, it is forgivable. It also comes with a flash, and this is an image taken without the flash on, and this is an image taken with the flash on. Perfect. So all I have to do is just match it perfectly. So this was going to be here. It also comes with a flash, and this is an image taken without the flash on. So align it perfectly. Come on. So let's go again. Double. It also comes with a flash, and this is an image taken without the flash on, and this is an image taken with the flash on. The camera. So basically that is it. If you want to add in anything afterwards, you can also do that. There's one more thing. Since we are talking about the images already, let me add it in here. I also wanted to mention that comparing it with my Nikon Z5, I got some results. So I should also mention it in here, somewhere around here. Flash on, and this is an image taken with the flash on. I also took the liberty of comparing it to my Nikon Z5 camera from I hate it when I make mistakes like this. You always have to rehearse what to say first. On, and this is an image taken with the flash on. I also took the liberty of comparing it to my Nikon Z5. I have it paired with a 35mm f1.8 lens, and I took a picture of this sign right where I was standing. And basically this is what I'm going to do throughout till I get what I want. Now it seems I'm missing something. That is the audio. I have to also copy the audio effect and paste it in here, the one I just recorded. So paste attributes. I don't need these ones. I'm only interested in the audio attribute. I click on OK. So let's hear what it sounds like. It also comes with a flash, and this is an image taken without the flash on, and this is an image taken with the flash on. I also took the liberty of comparing it to my Nikon Z5. I have it paired with a 35mm f1.8 lens, and I took a picture of this sign right where I was standing. Now with the Nikon Coolpix, you can zoom in from a very far distance. So this is me comparing the quality from a zoomed in shot, and this is me comparing that to the Nikon Z5 35mm f1.8 from a zoomed in shot as well. So let me get the Nikon shot. Now you don't necessarily have to add this to it, but if you want to make your work much tougher, like how I have made mine, you can go ahead and add these two. So now obviously I'm going to refine this to make it perfect, but not in this tutorial. Like I mentioned, this is just a guideline. The camera also features an so basically this is how everything is going to be. Like, you guys are going to see the final output of video and you are going to be the judges of it. So yeah, I'm just going to keep adding b-rolls till I get to the end of this video. Anyway, I believe this is good enough for a starter, and the more you use the app, the more you get comfortable with it. Again, I'm going to state, I'm not in any way saying that Premiere Pro is the best option for any of you guys. If the video editing software you are using works just fine for you, if it is not even for the computer and it is supposed to be for your phone and it works for you, just go with that. You don't have to go ahead and download what I am using just to get the editing effect I am getting. All right, let's move on to the next video.